Hey guys, it's Mariana with Fit Forever. For those of you who are joining me for the first time, this channel is all about healthy eating, healthy living, where we motivate ourselves to stay healthy and stay fit forever. So the topic of this video today is how to lose weight and stay fit forever. So New Year is coming. Many of us are going to have New Year's resolutions, and one of them will be to lose weight. I've been a member of this one gym for a very long time, and I've seen it time and time again. People join on January 1st, and the gym is packed. And then 2 weeks later, the numbers start to go down. The regulars are really there after 2 weeks, but first 2 weeks it's just packed, new people joined, and then somehow it doesn't last. So I want you to not be one of those people. Let's make this New Year's resolution last. Let's make our weight loss journey last and be successful. Here are the 3 tips that I find very useful because I've been on this weight loss journey for 15 years now, and I can tell you, going through some trials and errors, I've learned a lot. So I just wanted to share with you so it would be easier and you don't have to make mistakes like I did. So the first tip I can give you is to motivate yourself, to find a way to motivate yourself. Somehow we have to surround ourselves with people that have similar goals like ours. We just need to stay positive. We just can't let people bring us down. For example, there's going to be someone telling you, oh, life is too short. Why are you worrying so much about what you eat? And you can't deprive yourself of everything. And what kind of life is that? You're not enjoying anything. Well, there is a way to have this to be on this weight loss journey and still enjoy your foods, enjoy your life. So surround yourself with people who have similar goals. There are Facebook groups you can join. There are also lots of videos on YouTube, and of course my channel is all about staying motivated with lots of different recipes. My second tip is find a way to eat as healthy as you can, as healthy as possible. Find a way to enjoy healthy foods. So I know at the beginning it might be a big change because you are used to eating burgers and fries and milkshakes and donuts and pizzas and boxed treats, but going from that to eating vegetables and fruits is a big difference. But believe me, over time it's going to get easier, and if you persist, you will find a way to enjoy healthy foods and they'll become more natural to you. And at the end, you will forget about the foods that are in fast food chains, and you'll crave the salads and soups and other healthy things. So for example, if you find that you really can just eat veggies, raw veggies, they're just not tasty, and you just really dislike them, well, there is maybe a way to enjoy them. For example, there are many prepackaged salads that are really nicely combined that are actually tasty. They have little packets in them to add seeds and other things, but I would advise you not to add that packaged dressing because that's full of sugar and that's going to destroy that healthy salad. Also, maybe the way to enjoy veggies is in soups where you mash all the veggies and you don't know that they are there, but with other ingredients and seasonings, it just tastes very yummy. So there are many ways to really enjoy the healthy foods. So I would just try to get different recipes and just see which approach is the best, and how you can really find a way to like the foods that are better for you. And also 80-20% balance is really important because 80% of the time you're eating healthy and 20% of the time you can indulge. So you can still have your burger and you can still have your dessert coffee and things like that, but only occasionally, 20% of the time. That's what's recommended. So in that way, you're really not depriving yourself and you're having that balance. And you know that you can have these other foods sometimes, but over time, believe me, you will not crave them as much, and it'll be a joy, that you are not dependent on all that refined flour that turns into sugar in our body and does all these kind of unwanted things. Saying this, it's really important to educate ourselves about nutrition. So, would that be through different kinds of books, articles, watching some YouTube videos, just see how people prepare foods and then learn about which foods are good for you and which foods are not so good for you. By learning all that, it helped me really understand what's happening in my body and in my brain, because sugar is one of those things that raises dopamine in your brain, and you're really thinking that that's something amazing, like combining carbs and fat. Think about ice cream or french fries. Why is that so delicious? Well, it's the mixture of carbs and fat that raises our dopamine so much in our brain that we just love it and we want it again and again. So by having all that sugar and sometimes sugar and fat combined in our foods, we get addicted. So just it's really important to learn about those things, and also how stress impacts our body, how cortisol raises our blood sugar and makes us more hungry and raises cravings. And I have many, many videos that talk about that. It's really something interesting to understand. By understanding, I find when I understand something, I really can then follow that. It's really important that we take small steps at the beginning. So we don't start with anything major, with anything so strict, because that's not going to last a lifetime. That's only going to last a week or two, or maybe a month. So let's take small steps. Let's take reasonable steps. For example, if you are trying to eat veggies, let's replace that burger and maybe with a side of salad first, and then let's take that bread out and replace it with whole wheat bread. Or maybe we'll have a cup of soup for lunch and with a side of salad. Or maybe some kind of chicken with some asparagus for dinner. If you really don't like certain vegetable, let's say you really don't like eggplant, well, don't force yourself to eat eggplant. Find some other vegetables that work, because if someone said that vegetable is so good for you, there's no point. If you hate something, it's not going to be something that you can stick with forever. So our goal is to make our weight loss journey sustainable. And my number 3 big tip is that we need to incorporate some kind of exercise daily. So that doesn't mean that you have to go to the gym every day, that you have to wake up at 4:30 and go for drive for 30 minutes and then go to the gym. And then so it's just a lot of time that most of us don't have. I try to incorporate a little bit of exercise every day. So sometimes that's going to the gym. For example, it now is really, really cold outside, so there's not much else I can do. But also, there is work in the yard, or maybe shoveling snow. There are lots of different types of exercise. Or maybe we park far from the grocery store entrance and we walk some extra steps there. So of course, daily walking is really good. If the weather doesn't permit that, then we can be creative and find some other ways to get some exercise in. But exercise is really important for building muscle mass and also boosting our metabolism. We can't achieve really weight loss without watching what we eat, but with exercise we can make it faster. So that's really important. It's like a magic potion. Those two really make a big difference if they're combined. It's good for our body, it's good for our mind, and it makes our weight loss journey more successful, and it helps us lose weight faster. I'm going for a walk now. I'm going to bundle up. It's really, really cold. So I will see you guys in the next video.